Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So it's the same old story with Donald Trump. He's threatening more tariffs, this time on European countries, including Norway, Sweden, France, the Netherlands, the UK, just to name a few. And this is over Greenland's sovereignty. The fact that a lot of European countries are trying to defend it, while he's saying that America, well, it belongs to America basically, and he's threatening 10% tariffs on all these countries in Europe, and that's really reflected in the stock market as we've opened, as the German DAX and the UK FTSE 100 have really plummeted from their record highs after such a bullish momentum and hitting record after record, especially the DAX that we've got it on the daily chart at the moment. As you can see, just wanted to emphasize from the lower regions of 22,000, we've been going towards 26,000, but that's just been halted now. And from the morning open, as you can see, we've had a very heavy gap. And on the intraday chart, it looks even worse. It just depends now on how things go. We are hovering around 25,000, and this is on the basis that Keir Starmer, the UK Prime Minister, is about to make a speech shortly to say that he will not accept this from Donald Trump and that things will have to change. But like I said, it's all about Greenland's sovereignty, and a lot of European countries are trying to defend that as well. The only thing is, with every massive weekend gap that we see, obviously things go very oversold in all the stochastics, all the RSIs and everything. So we are looking for more of a bounce as we get into the daily trading. But as I said, it just depends when America wakes up later on, if there's going to be any further comments from the White House on where their position is on this subject, and just where, and if they're going to have these really restrictive tariff measures. So we saw this last April when Donald Trump did start proceeding with tariffs on China, on different countries, and that really started to hit the stock market quite significantly. But since then, obviously, he retracted a lot of that. When China was something like over 100% tariffs, he retracted it quite significantly. So let's see if that does happen in the near term. But just focusing on technicals at the moment with the DAX, what we're looking at now severely is that if the weekend gap is not filled, it could actually start becoming a bit of a runaway gap and prices might start falling even further. But it's just this cluster of price action at the moment as the European market opens, and to see where we're going to go next from here. Are we going to have more of a consolidation, or are we going to cover this gap straight away? We'll have to wait and see, but it's a long road ahead, and obviously we've seen this time and time again from Donald Trump if he's going to start progressing with these trade tariffs. The UK 100 as well, or the FTSE, has really started to have the same kind of price action movements as the DAX. We had a record high after record high quite significantly since breaking this particular area just below 10,000. Since then, we were striving higher. However, at the moment, we've just seen another gap like the DAX. Is it going to be runaway? Are we going to start filling it? It's a little bit more optimistic than the DAX because we have had a couple of bullish candles since the open, but obviously, like I said, as Sir Keir Starmer is about to make a speech shortly about his motives and his questioning over the potential tariffs, we'll wait and see if that does shake the markets even further as well as the American markets when they're opened later. So we'll wait and see, and as always, we'll bring you all the latest in fundamentals and technicals as they come. So thank you very much for joining me, and we'll speak again next time around. Bye for now.